Mayor's report, the dirt has finally started to move to a EPA-regulated facility in Indiana. The cleanup is still ongoing, and it's going to go on for some time. The track, one side of the track is still ripped up and will be ripped up for a while. And there's been 6 million gallons of contaminated water hauled off site as of today.
You've actually had some complications as a result of some of this going on here.
Yes. So I saw a hospitalist at the free clinic they have set up here in East Palestine. I saw her 10 days ago, and she diagnosed me with a lung injury. She said there's no indication of infection, which I told her I agreed. I didn't feel that I was had an infection. So she said it could take months to recover from this. So I have now a chronic cough. I've been coughing for 6 weeks, and that's about the gist of it. I have asthma, so I do have inhalers that I use, which my rescue inhaler I almost never used until this happened, and now I have to use it frequently. So the attorneys we consulted with said to save the furnace filter, so we changed the furnace filter, and we have it saved in a garbage bag. And I can't find, trying to find resources because I don't know what to get my blood tested. Who's going to, for these chemicals? I haven't found any of that information yet.
So that information is hard to find, basically, is what you're saying.
Yes. And, of course, Norfolk Southern CEO is not supporting the community, which is exactly what I expected. And I'll be very surprised if these lawsuits come to fruition. I'll be pleasantly surprised if it does happen. So,
do you live in the 1 mile radius area, or are you close to that?
I live in bordering Middleton Township. I live 5 miles that direction.
Wow. 5 miles away. And I will say, too, I was surprised that you said that they actually diagnosed you with something at this clinic, because we were in town about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago at this point. And at that point, the clinic was not diagnosing anyone with anything. They weren't testing anyone for anything. They were essentially just providing someone to talk to, which, granted, that element of it is good, but they were just providing referrals to doctors. They actually gave you a diagnosis for this.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I wish I could remember her name, but she's a hospitalist at East Liverpool City Hospital. Yeah. Wow. So.
And again, that should be a glaring red flag, though, that you live. I mean, how many miles would you approximate? 5 miles or so?
5 miles that direction, yes.
5 miles away, and you had a doctor at the clinic say that this is as a result of
injury. That's exactly what she said, and that's what she charted.
Right.
So here we are.
Here we are, and also notably, here we are right now. Folks are still having issues with some of this stuff, especially folks who live closer right now with the soil being dug up. And some of these folks are having a hard time getting relocation. They're having to fight tooth and nail to be able to get it, even when they're having symptoms.
Absolutely. That's why what I mean. Norfolk Southern is not helping any of us, and they're throwing that water up in the air, and then the chemicals are dissipating into the atmosphere. So how is that, safe? So anyway. Thank you.
One more question for you, if it's okay. I guess, were you expecting more from the city council meeting tonight as far as actual information to the public on stuff?
Yes, I thought we were going to get some information about people who have ongoing health issues. I need more resources. I need more. I know they're doing their best. I know they're working hard. It's just hard. It's hard to navigate all this because we're not getting answers. We're not getting help. I'm sorry.
But. No, you're fine. And frankly, the local government here is only going to be able to provide so much. This is this is a town of 4,500 people. It's not like they don't have a chemicals expert on staff or anything like that. Really, this is where the state government should be stepping in, and the fact that a state of emergency and.
Thank you. FEMA, Federal Emergency Management, should be relocating all of us. I mean, they should be here. I'm not going to say I'm sorry because the attorney said, stop apologizing. You're a victim.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's.
I hope.
We live here. We have 11 acres. What am I going to do? I mean, we live here. I'm not renting. If I was renting, I would move out and break my lease right now. So. This is
Right,
where
you're in a
we live.
situation. You're not in a position, right? No one's gonna buy your house at this point. No one's looking.
Small 11-acre farm, and we're, yes, right.
On the farming end of it, do you actually plant crops or anything, or do you have livestock or anything on the
We have a
property?
small garden. We had livestock. Yeah, well, we only have chickens now.
I mean, are you concerned at all about any of the, they're now starting to do soil testing and this sort of stuff? Are you concerned at
We're
all about
on
that?
the list because now they're finally testing the water in Middleton Township, the free testing. There was no ash on the ground from the uncontrolled burn. I called it the uncontrolled burn. I didn't see any ash, so that was, that was a relief. No, I don't. I think it's okay. I think the soil's okay. This just happened, I think, the night of the burn. This lung injury, so.
Well, I hope that it turns out okay for you and you start to feel better. I appreciate you taking the time.